I like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and safety to the hopefully elect, all the Akim, scattered across the four corners, pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. This is another edition to Drop the Mic. And this is going to be a quick hit going into the mark of the beast and show you that this mark that's referred to in the book of Revelations is dealing with money, all right, currency, all right. This is First Maccabees chapter 15 and starting at verse 1. And it reads, Moreover, Antiochus, son of Demetrius, the king, sent letters from the isles of the sea unto Simon the priest and prince of the Jews, and to all the people. The content whereof were these: King Antiochus to Simon, the high priest and prince of his nation, and to the people of the Jews, greeting. For as much as certain pestilent men have usurped the kingdom of our fathers, and my purpose is to challenge it again, that I may restore it to be that I may restore it to the old estate, and to the end have gathered a multitude of foreign soldiers together and prepared ships of war. My meaning also being to go through the country, that I may be avenged of them that have destroyed it, and made many cities in the kingdom desolate. Now, therefore, I confirm unto thee all the obligations which the king before me granted thee, and whatsoever gifts besides they granted. Verse 6, which is the point. I will give thee leave also to coin money for the country with thy own stamp. All right, now I'm going to read that again. I will give thee leave also to coin money for thy country with thy own stamp. Okay, now we're going to go to the scriptures here in Revelations chapter 13 and verse 16, and it reads, And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Now, let's look up this word mark, charagma, and as you can see, a stamp, all right, to coin money and stamp it with its own image, man, okay? So this word stamp goes back to the word mark, okay, dealing with the currency, man, and imprinted mark. So now let's go back to the scriptures here in First Maccabees chapter 15 and verse 6. I give thee leave also to coin money for thy country with thy own stamp. Okay. And as you can see, the first definition for mark is a stamp. All right, referring to currency, man. Okay. Now, I looked up this word stamp on Wikipedia. And as you can see, here it says impression, impress, a pattern or mark. Okay? Dealing with the currency, man, the mark of the beast is referring to money, man, to currency, especially on an official one, on a surface object or document using a engraved or inked block or die or other instruments. All right, let's see if this word engraved. As you can see here, graven work, man. Thing carved. All right, sculpture. All right, which is engraved, man. Okay, more proof that this mark is referring to currency, man. All right. So it says, using an engraved or ink block or die or instrument. And these are the other words that's used in print. And as you know, when you go back to the Strong's definition, The second word for mark is imprinted mark. Okay, imprinted mark. All right, so imprint, print, impress, punch, inscribe. All right, inscribed. All right, emboss, meaning to sculpture, to brand. And another word that's used for stamp, all right, is frank. Okay, it's frank. And we're going to look up that word frank. It says an instrument for stamping a pattern or mark, in particular an engraved or ink block or die. Okay, so these are the words that's synonymous with the word mark, all right, with the word stamp. Let's look up this word frank. And as we know, franc is another word for currency. Okay. Let's find it here. Franc is another word for currency. Let's see here. Okay. Franc, stamp an official mark on a letter, all right, especially to indicate the postage has been paid or does not need to be paid. All right, a stamp or an official mark. Dealing with currency, man. It says an official mark or signature. All right, that superscription. All right, that's spoke of in Matthew 22 on a letter or parcel, especially to indicate that postage has been paid or does not need to be paid. Franc. All right, free from obligation, dealing with currency. Okay, and it's all kind of European countries, such as Swedish. Money is called francs. Okay, let's see. All right. Well, basically, that was the point on that. So now let's go back and read this first Maccabees, chapter 15 and verse 6. I give thee leave also to coin money. All right, to coin money for thy country with thy own mark, stamp. All right, inscription. All right. And when you dealing with this word charagma, all right, which is the mark, all right, it goes back to the word stamp, an imprinted mark, or either thing carved, engraved, sculptured, all right, engraven image. Dealing with the currency. It's not dealing with an RFID chip, all right. It's not dealing with the microchip. Like I say, that's a private interpretation of the scriptures. And I hope you brothers was edified. And with that,